Hello everyone, I hope you all doing great. Welcome back to our Python programming course. In previous lecture, we have successfully installed Python and VS Code and also wrote our first programming language. In today's lecture, we are going to learn about comment, escape, and sequence. These concepts might look simple, but they are frequently used while writing programs. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. But first, we revise about the previous lecture, what we have learned in the previous lecture. So basically, in the previous lecture, we learned who was invented Python. So the Python invented by Guido von Rossum. In which year? In 1991. So and basically we write our first programming language, which is print hello world. This is our first programming language. And basically in two quotations, it work as a whatever written in between these two, it work as a string. And the print functions give output of that written between these two quotations. And what we have learned, and we also learned that the Python is an interpreter language which converts code line by line. Basically, in Python, there are two types, interpreter and compiler, where interpreter works as a executes code line by line, where compilers runs the whole code in one single time. So now today we learn about uh, in comment and escape sequence. Today we learn what is comment, type of different type of comments, escape sequence, and in escape again there are many many different type of sequence. So basically we are going to learn this. So basically now we understand about comments. So what comments are going to helpful for us. Basically comments क्या करता है, हमारे कोड को एक्सप्लेन करता है. इससे क्या होता है, जो बेटर रीडेबिलिटी मिलती है. लेकिन कैसे कमेंट ऐसे स्टेटमेंट होता है जिन्हें पाइथन इंटरप्रेटर एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करता है. अगर आप कोई कोड, जहाँ पे अगर आपने कोई कोड लिखा है, अगर उसके ऊपर आप कोई कमेंट लिखते हो, तो बेसिकली वो क्या करता है, इंटरप्रेटर वो उस लाइन को एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करता है. वो आपके पूरे प्रोग्राम को एग्जीक्यूट कर देगा, लेकिन जो कमेंट वाली लाइन होती है उसको वो एग्जीक्यूट नहीं करता है. इनका पर्पस या कोड को एक्सप्लेन करना होता है और उसकी रीडेबिलिटी को इम्प्रूव करना होता है. अगर हम किसी भी जैसे अगर आप कोई प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहे हैं, तो कमेंट की वजह से कोड को समझना बहुत ही इजीली हो जाता है. और इफ इन एनी फ्यूचर इन केस इफ यू आर अगेन गोइंग थ्रू दैट कोड, तब कमेंट हमें क्विकली समझने में हेल्प करेगा कि कोड किस पर्पस के लिए लिखा गया था. अब कमेंट डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कमेंट्स होते हैं. तो डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कमेंट्स में now we are going to learn single line comment. Basically what the single line comments do. So सिंगल लाइन कमेंट को हम हैश साइन से हम इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं. जैसे अगर कोई लाइन लिखी है, लाइक दिस इज कमेंट, और उसके नीचे लिखा है, मान लो आपने कोई कोड लिखा जैसे प्रिंट हेलो वर्ल्ड. सो जो पाइथन इंटरप्रेटर है, जब आप इस कोड को रन करोगे, तो कोड रन होगा तो हमें बेसिकली इस वाली लाइन का आउटपुट मिलेगा. जो हमारी कमेंट वाली लाइन है, इसका आउटपुट हमें नहीं मिलेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि पाइथन इंटरप्रेटर इसको क्या करता है, इग्नोर कर देता है. तो वैसे ही सिर्फ हमें आउटपुट किसका मिलेगा, प्रिंट हेलो वर्ल्ड का। जो भी है साइन में है वो क्या करता है, एज अ कमेंट वर्क करता है। तो अब हम इसको अपने VS कोड में रन करके देखेंगे। लाइक if I am typing this is comment, and like if I am writing any code between below of that, like hello world, if I am going to run this code, then the actual output I get is hello world. You can see that the this hash line is ignored by the interpreter. So if you want to, so अगर आप कभी कोई कोड लिख रहे हैं तो it's important to write comment, because if you are explaining to someone else you can easily explain that part of code, that what is the actual working of that. So if we add another line of comment, we are doing our first program. So for if I am writing print my first program, if I am going to run this code again, you can see that the only my first program is going to show. So and the hash line will be ignored by the interpreter again. So this is the single line comment. In Python there are other type of comment is known as multi-line comment. Now we see how multi-line comments work. Now we see how multi-line comments work. Multi-line comments. So और मल्टीलाइन कमेंट्स को हम कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, बाय ट्रिपल कोट्स. इफ एनीथिंग इज रिटन बिटवीन दैट ट्रिपल कोट्स is work as a multi-line command. Means if you are writing one more than one line, we use triple quotes to make them comment. So triple quotes means like this. If you are adding three quotes and writing between something that like hello, and again you are write triple quotes. So it it's a multi-line comment. Basically you add, if you are having a multiple lines, then you add triple quotes. Now I'm going to run the in VS Code. Like if I am, we are done our first lecture, and this is our second lecture. So basically if I am in end, if I'm, and in the last if I am other three quotes, it become comment. If I am again printing something like print second lecture. So if I am going to run this code again, so basically it's print again only second lecture, and the triple quotes line get commented by the interpreter because it's ignored by the interpreter. So this is all about the comments. So we have already covered type of comments, single line comments and multi-line comments. Now we learn what is escape sequence. So escape sequence is basically it is used while you are writing something between different statement. Like if you escape sequence. So basically there are many types of like first is slash n, second is slash t, third is double slash, and fourth is slash double quotes, and fifth is single slash and single quotes. Basically what they work for slash n, it work as a new line, and slash t for tab space, and for double slash it is a backslash space backslash, and it is for double quotes, and this is for single quotation inside a string. I I will let you know what is these two are basically useful in that. So now we are moving to our in VS Code to write the program. Now we code our escape sequence. So basically how they work. If you are writing print hello world, if you in between if you add an a slash n, if you run this code, it's print the output in the next line. Like you can see that if I am going to run again, you can see in the next line. Basically slash n do that. So the I am commenting a line which you can easily understand that what is slash n do. Move cursor to the next line. If you want to try again, print. If I am writing a name or shift slash n, yeah. If I am going to run this again, so you can see that it is for the my surname is going on the next line. So the slash n is what they do. Slash n move cursor to the next line. Now we learn about tab space. What is tab space do? So tab space. If I am writing, so what does the tab space do? Insert a horizontal space between two letters. Like if I am writing print uh, Python, if I am writing tab space and quotes, what is going to do that? First, I am commenting the upper two. If you want to comment more than one line, just select all, press Ctrl and backslash. So the all lines are getting. If you want to uncomment them, just press Ctrl slash. So it is a shortcut way so you can easily comment out more than lines. So if I'm going to run this line, so you can see that there is a space between these two words. So that is the dash slash tab works. It provides a space between two letters. If I'm again writing print hello slash t world slash t, so I am writing hello. So if I'm going to run this code, you can see that between those three letters there are space provided between them. So wherever you write slash t, it's provide a space between two words. Now we learn about what the backslash do. Backslash. It's it's denoted by double slash. From that you can easily know what to do. So display a single line backslash. Like if I'm going to comment these two lines again, so what we do? Just select our control and slash. Now what does the backslash do? So if I'm writing friend, writing good morning, I'm running this again. You can see there is a single slash provided between these two words. So if you are selecting more than one option, if you want to display something like that, like if you have option like print, plus sign, double slash, arts, double slash, commas. If I'm going to run this program, you can see that between these two words there is a slash provided by the interpreter. So that is the working of backslash. Now we know about the double quote. Basically, what the double quotes do. It's a basically important thing how we denote double quotes in this string. Like it is basically display double quotes inside a string. Like if I am friend, or I'm going to run this. I forget to add backslash. Now if I'm going to run this, you can see there is a code provided by between these two letters. So basically this is the double quotes as well in between these strings. So how we denote that slash and single quotes. I am writing friend double quotes hi. If I am adding double quotes again, I'm writing hi. Good morning, everyone. If I am going to make, I am commenting for these two letters and just pressing the wheel to run the code. You can see the way. Judge is getting good morning. Here is the problem. See, it is commenting down time. Now we are going to now you can see there is a single double quotes provided between those two letters. So basically, this is how the double quotes work. Now we learn about single quotes. Basically, how the single quotes work. Single quotes, how we represented the slash and single quote. Display single quotes inside a string. Now we know how to represent. Now we write a code between two. So if you are right, I'm writing something. Hello, slash single quote, slash everyone. If I'm going to run this code, you can see that a single quotation add between these two words as a S trophy. You always write it in English. There's an S trophy. So basically, in Python, we can also write anything between single quotes. It also works as a string like I'm writing hello world. I'm commenting these two lines again. You can see that it's also printing hello world. But there is sometime it gives error. If you want to add asotropy and if you write it like this, slash s. But if you run this program, it gives an error. So that's why we always use double quotes while writing any string. If I am going to write this in double quotes and running the program again, you can see it's basically it's work. So whenever you are writing strings, so always writes in a double quotes. So this is for today. Now we are going to our homework. What we are going to done this today. So basically, you have to answer in the comments what are comments in Python, why we use, what is different between single line comments and multi line comments, what are escape sequence. We have studied today these different type of escape sequence and why are comments important while writing a program और comment क्यों जरूरी है अगर हम किसी भी प्रोग्राम को लिख रहे हैं. ठीक है. और for last time we revised today's what we have done today. So in today's class, we learn what is comment. Comment basically do code. It explains codes and better readability. And we also learn single line comments and multi line comments. And we also learn escape sequence. In we learn horizontal tab, the tab space, backslash, double quotes, single quotes, and slash n for moving to the cursor next line. So this is all about today. Thank you for watching and we going to learn different variables and data types in the Python in next lecture. So do the homework. See you in next lecture. Thank you very much.